Hi guys, in this video I want to talk to you about best way to maximize your biceps growth. The reason why I want to talk about this is that I often see people simply lifting the weights for biceps, from point A to point B, trying to lift as heavy as possible in, not very good form. And yes, some people will get some results, but, we are trying to get to the bottom of things, obviously, and understand how can we possibly maximize biceps development. So in order to understand what is the best way to do that, we need to understand the anatomy of the biceps brachii muscle. So biceps brachii is the muscle that has two heads, the long head and the short head. Now the two main functions of biceps muscle are, first of all, flexion, meaning curling or lifting the forearm from the bottom to the top position. So that's flexion, number one. And number two is forearm supination, basically rotating the palm from the neutral position to supinated position, or pronated position to supinated position. In order to maximize biceps development, you should be able to perform both of these functions, not just one, not just flexion, but also supination. Now, by doing this, by flexing and supinating at the same time in your exercise, you will activate both heads, not just one and second one partially. Especially by supinating, you will activate the long biceps head, which is actually more important for it contributes more to biceps development than the short head. So what is the problem with that supination? Well, people often do not understand how to perform that supination. Supination, twisting your palm from a pronated to supinated position, is very important, because doing that you are increasing peak contraction, right? And that peak contraction actually causes more tension on the biceps. By causing more tension on the biceps, you're forcing more muscle fibers to be activated. So if your grip is always some 45 degrees grip, you will never be able to fully supinate your wrist and therefore fully optimize muscle growth. As I said, long head activation is directly related to supination. So if you want the biggest part of your biceps, long head, to fully grow, to be fully stimulated, you have to supinate, right? Over time, also increases tension over time. If you just lift up and down, this is one thing. But if you lift and supinate, or pay that attention to fully supinated contraction, you will also increase the time under tension, which is another very important factor in muscle growth. So which exercises are the best for optimizing biceps growth? Actually, exercises that will allow you to perform both flexion and supination at the same time. So if you are performing barbell curls, then you want to have slightly wider grip and you want to use straight bar. So not EZ bar, but straight bar, because EZ bar will take off supination and it will involve a little bit more brachialis muscle in the movement. That will take stress off your biceps. You don't want that. So one of the best exercises for full flexion and supination is actually straight bar, slightly wider positioning, wider grip, barbell curls. Now the next one, which is extremely effective, is dumbbell curls. So you can do dumbbell curls seated, standing on the bench of 45 degrees. That will give you a little bit more stretching, but we're talking about supination here. So why dumbbells? Because you actually can start from a parallel position or maybe some 45-degree position at the bottom position. And as you go up, you can fully move even more than with a straight bar performing barbell curls. You can fully supinate your wrists and your forearms to achieve that maximum supination, and you will feel that peak contraction. Also, concentration curls are the exercise that will help you fully supinate your muscle, which is obviously concentration curl is one arm at a time. It will allow you to pay even a little bit more attention because you're focusing on a single arm at the particular time. So to recap, if you want to optimize your biceps development, pay attention to supination, not only to flexion. Most of the people perform only flexion most of the time, but some people who are knowledgeable and obviously successful in bodybuilding, they pay attention to both, so flexion and supination. So supination is best achieved if you're performing barbell curl, biceps curls, slightly wider grip, straight bar, or dumbbell curls, or concentration curl. So I hope you like this video. If you like, please subscribe to the channel if you did not subscribe until now, and also send your comments because they are very important for us, for building community. And if you're more interested in training system, perfect training techniques, the most effective exercises for muscle growth, if you're interested in fat loss, nutrition, please visit my website, which is nashfittraining.com, and there you will find 7 different ebooks that I have published for you on the subject of weight training, competitive bodybuilding, fat loss, nutrition, and also I provide other services that you will find on my website, like telephone consultations, personalized training programs, personalized nutritional programs, online personal training, and also personal training for people who are in London or in UK. So I hope you enjoy this video, and see you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves.